Aging isn't always what you expect, and sometimes it brings challenges that can be tough to face alone. From struggling to remember names to feeling physically drained, these moments can leave you feeling frustrated. But what if there were ways to manage these challenges gracefully? Let's take a journey through Maria's life and uncover 20 things many seniors face as they age, along with solutions to help you overcome them. Number 1, forgetting names and important details. As we grow older, we all experience those moments where our memory seems to betray us. Like when Maria finds herself standing in the middle of the grocery store, looking at shelves of jars, but for the life of her, she can't remember where her favorite jam is. It's a small thing, but it can feel like a big blow to our confidence. And then she bumps into an old neighbor, someone she's known for years, but her name just won't come to her. It's frustrating, right? We've all been there. It's not just the forgotten names or missed appointments. It's the emotional toll that these lapses can take. The worry that these moments of forgetfulness might be the beginning of something more serious. But here's the truth. Forgetting things as we age is completely natural. Our brains go through changes, and some memory loss is just a part of that. It's no reason to panic. Maria has learned to cope with these moments by writing down important names, setting up phone reminders for birthdays, anniversaries, and doctor's appointments, and using her phone to jot down quick notes. This small shift in how she organizes her life has made a world of difference. It's helped her regain a sense of control and ease the anxiety that comes with those little slips in memory. The key takeaway is simple. Forgetting is a part of aging, but it doesn't have to define us. With a bit of planning and patience, we can embrace the aging process without losing ourselves in the process. Number 2, sudden exhaustion. Remember when you could run errands all day without breaking a sweat? When a day of housework or a simple walk through the park didn't leave you feeling drained? Well, as Maria can attest, energy doesn't quite come as easily when we get older. She finds herself needing frequent breaks during her daily activities, and that familiar spring in her step has slowed down. It's not that she's doing less or being lazy. It's just that the body's metabolism slows as we age. Those once boundless reserves of energy seem to dwindle, leaving us wondering where it all went. Maria learned that fighting against this exhaustion only leads to burnout. Instead of pushing through, she's learned to listen to her body, to take breaks when she needs them, and to pace herself throughout the day. She's also made sure to stay hydrated and eat balanced meals to keep her energy level steady. Now, she incorporates simple yet effective habits into her daily routine. Things like a quick nap or a few minutes of rest after physical exertion. The takeaway here is crucial. It's not about pushing harder, but respecting the body's need for rest. Age doesn't mean the end of productivity. It just means we have to adjust our approach and focus on smart energy management. It's all about finding that balance. Number 3, unexpected weight gain. Maria has always been an active woman. She's enjoyed walking, jogging, dancing, and being on her feet for years. But recently, she's noticed something disheartening. Despite staying active, the pounds seem to sneak up on her. Her metabolism isn't what it used to be, and the weight that used to melt away now sticks around a bit longer. It's frustrating, no doubt about it, and it's something that many older adults experience. But don't worry, this is a completely normal part of aging, and there's no need to panic. Maria didn't let the changes in her metabolism get the best of her. Instead of focusing on cardio alone, she's embraced strength training, which helps maintain muscle mass and keeps her metabolism humming along. She's also made a conscious effort to incorporate more whole foods into her diet and be mindful of portion sizes. These adjustments have allowed her to maintain a healthy weight without feeling restricted or deprived. The key takeaway? Aging brings changes, but we can manage them with a balanced approach to eating and exercise. Strength, training, a mindful diet, and regular movement are the best tools in our toolbox for navigating weight changes. There's no need to stress, just adapt and move forward with confidence. Number 4, frequent doctor visits. If you've ever felt like the doctor's office has become a second home as you've gotten older, you're not alone. Maria's routine has definitely shifted in this direction. What once seemed like rare checkups now feels more like a regular part of her schedule. While some might view this as a hassle or a sign of decline, Maria has learned to see these visits as a crucial part of maintaining her health. They provide a chance to monitor any changes, catch potential problems early, and take proactive steps toward better well-being. It's not about seeing the doctor because something is wrong, but about staying ahead of potential issues. To stay organized and reduce stress, Maria keeps a health calendar. This helps her track appointments, tests, and medications. She's also started keeping a medical journal to jot down symptoms, questions, and concerns that come up between visits. This way, when she's at the doctor's office, she doesn't forget anything important. The takeaway? Regular doctor visits are essential as we age. By staying proactive, organized, and prepared, we can navigate these visits with less stress and more peace of mind. Aging doesn't mean we have to be overwhelmed by health concerns. It just means we need to stay on top of things. Number 5, difficulty concentrating. Maria, who used to get lost in books for hours or puzzle over complex crossword clues, has recently noticed that her concentration isn't what it used to be. It's harder to focus on the task at hand, whether it's finishing a novel or solving a tricky puzzle. Sound familiar? Many older adults experience some level of difficulty with concentration as part of the natural aging process. It's not a sign of failure or loss of intelligence, but rather a shift in the brain's function. But don't worry, there's a lot we can do to keep the mind sharp. Maria has embraced mental engagement as a way to maintain her cognitive abilities. She does daily crossword puzzles, tries her hand at Sudoku, and has even taken up learning a new language online. These small mental exercises help to keep her brain active and engaged, preventing that feeling of mental fog. The key takeaway here is that cognitive decline doesn't have to be inevitable. Regular mental exercises, like puzzles, learning new skills, or engaging in hobbies, can make a big difference. Just as we exercise our bodies, we need to exercise our minds. Keeping the brain active is one of the best ways to age gracefully and stay mentally sharp. So pick up a book, try a puzzle, or start learning something new. It'll do wonders for your focus and cognitive health. Number 6, loneliness and social isolation. As we age, we often find that some of the people who once filled our lives, friends, family, neighbors, start to fade away. They may move, pass on, or simply become more distant. For Maria, this shift has been tough. She misses the days when she had a lively social circle, and her phone was always buzzing with invitations. It's easy to feel lonely or isolated as those familiar faces disappear. But Maria realized that the key to combating this loneliness lies in taking active steps to connect with others. She joined a local senior center and started attending group activities. Meeting new people and engaging in social events has brought a new sense of community into her life. She's also embraced technology, joining online groups and communities that provide virtual support, connecting with others, whether in person, or online, has proven to be incredibly beneficial for her emotional health. The key takeaway is clear. Social isolation is a common issue in later years, but it's not insurmountable. By seeking out new relationships and staying socially active, we can fight loneliness and stay emotionally fulfilled. Number 7. Declining mobility. As we age, the simple tasks of daily life can become more physically challenging. For Maria, something as routine as bending down to tie her shoes or carrying her groceries has become more difficult. It's a reality that many older adults face. The good news is that just because our mobility starts to decline doesn't mean it's a permanent situation. Maria has learned that maintaining mobility is all about staying active. She now practices daily stretches to improve her flexibility and does gentle exercises like walking around the neighborhood. She also incorporates strength training to keep her muscles strong, which helps with balance and prevents falls. These small, consistent efforts have allowed Maria to maintain her independence and continue moving without feeling limited. The takeaway here is simple. Mobility can be preserved with a regular, low-impact exercise routine. It's never too late to start, and every small effort counts. Stay active, stay flexible, and your body will thank you. Number 8. Sleep issues. If you've noticed that sleep doesn't come as easily as it used to, you're not alone. Maria has always been a sound sleeper, but as she's gotten older, she's struggled with insomnia. She finds herself waking up multiple times during the night, often tossing and turning, unable to drift back to sleep. This is a common issue for many older adults, but it's one that can be managed with the right approach. Maria realized that creating a relaxing bedtime routine was the key to improving her sleep quality. She avoids caffeine in the afternoon, limits screen time before bed, and ensures her bedroom is a calm, quiet space to sleep. These small changes have made a significant difference in how well Maria sleeps. She wakes up feeling more rested and energized for the day ahead. The takeaway: sleep issues are a natural part of aging, but by adjusting our habits and routines, we can improve sleep quality and wake up feeling more refreshed. A peaceful, consistent bedtime routine can make all the difference. Number 9. Vision and hearing changes. Maria has noticed a subtle change in her ability to hear and see as she's aged. She finds herself squinting more to read, and sometimes she asks people to repeat themselves. It's not a sign of something serious, but it's part of the natural aging process. For many older adults, changes in vision and hearing are a reality. Maria has embraced this change by scheduling regular eye and hearing exams. She also uses corrective devices like glasses and hearing aids, which have made a world of difference in her day-to-day life. With these simple tools, Maria has been able to maintain her independence, enjoy conversations, and stay engaged with the world around her. The key takeaway? Sensory changes are a natural part of aging, but with regular checkups and the right tools, glasses, hearing aids, and even magnifiers, we can continue to enjoy life fully. Aging doesn't mean shutting out the world. It means finding new ways to stay connected to it. Number 10. Increased sensitivity to temperature. Have you noticed that you feel the cold more than you used to? Or perhaps what was once a pleasant, sunny day now feels almost too hot to bear? For Maria, temperature sensitivity has become a noticeable issue as she's gotten older. What used to feel like a mild day now feels sweltering, and the chill of winter seems to sink deep into her bones. But she hasn't let this affect her comfort. Maria has learned to dress in layers, wear appropriate clothing for each season, and add extra blankets in the winter months. When it gets too hot, She uses fans or stays indoors where it's cooler. These small adjustments have made her more comfortable and able to enjoy each season to the fullest. The takeaway here is clear. As we age, temperature sensitivity increases. But it's easy to manage with simple changes. Dress in layers, control your environment, and you'll stay comfortable year-round. Number 11. Grumpiness and shorter temper. As we get older, we may notice that our emotions sometimes feel more intense. Maria, for instance, has realized that she's becoming more irritable and short-tempered than she used to be. Little things, like a delayed appointment or a forgotten grocery list, can set her off in ways that they didn't before. This is a completely natural part of aging. The physical changes in our bodies, along with shifts in our routines and roles, can cause emotional changes as well. But Maria hasn't let these emotional fluctuations take control. She practices mindfulness, deep breathing, and gratitude to help manage her feelings. These techniques help her stay grounded and calm, even when life feels overwhelming. The takeaway? Grumpiness or irritability is a normal part of aging, but it doesn't have to take over. With mindfulness and other emotional management strategies, we can navigate life's challenges with patience and grace. Number 12. Loss of independence. There's no denying it. Independence is something we all cherish. But as Maria has learned, aging sometimes requires us to ask for help, whether it's carrying groceries or getting assistance with household chores. At first, it was hard for Maria to accept that she couldn't do everything on her own anymore. She felt like asking for help was a sign of weakness. But over time, she's realized that needing assistance doesn't mean losing her independence. It's simply a way to make life easier and more enjoyable. By accepting help when she needs it, Maria has been able to focus on the things that matter most to her, spending time with loved ones, enjoying hobbies, and maintaining her well-being. The takeaway: asking for help is not a sign of weakness. It's a way to preserve your independence and continue living life on your own terms. It's all about finding balance and knowing when to lean on others. Number 13. Changes in taste and appetite. One of the unexpected changes that Maria has experienced as she's gotten older is a shift in her sense of taste. Foods that once brought her joy no longer taste the same. Spicy dishes are too intense, and rich flavors feel overwhelming. This can be disheartening, especially when food has always been a source of comfort and enjoyment. However, Maria hasn't given up on food. Instead, she's learned to rediscover the joy of simpler flavors, focusing on fresh vegetables, fruits, and more balanced meals. By experimenting with new recipes and paying attention to portion sizes, Maria has reignited her love for food without relying on salt or sugar to enhance flavors. The key takeaway here is that taste changes with age, but by exploring new foods and flavors, you can still enjoy a healthy and delicious diet. It's all about finding new ways to appreciate the foods you love. Number 14. Decreased skin elasticity. As we age, our skin undergoes natural changes. Maria has noticed that hers doesn't have the same firmness it once did. Wrinkles and age. Spots have become more pronounced and her skin is thinner, requiring more attention. But Maria hasn't let this bother her. She's learned to take extra care of her skin by using gentle skincare products, staying hydrated, and always applying sunscreen to protect against harmful UV rays. A consistent skincare routine, including moisturizing and using products that promote collagen production, has helped Maria maintain her skin's health and appearance. The takeaway here is that skin changes are a part of aging, but with proper care, we can maintain healthy, glowing skin and feel confident in our appearance. Aging is natural, but that doesn't mean we can't look after ourselves along the way. Number 15, slower recovery from illness or injury. Maria used to bounce back from a cold or minor injury quickly, but now she's noticed that recovery takes longer. Whether it's a flu, a sprain, or even a surgery, it seems like her body needs more time to heal. While this can be frustrating, it's important to remember that slower recovery is just a part of aging. Maria has learned that patience is key. She follows her doctor's advice, takes time to rest, and focuses on nourishing her body with the right nutrients to aid healing. By giving herself the time and care she needs, Maria's recovery process has been much smoother. The takeaway? Slower recovery is a normal part of aging, but with patience, proper rest, and medical guidance, we can heal in a way that minimizes frustration and supports long-term health. Number 16. The shift in social roles. As we age, our social roles tend to shift. Maria, who once focused on raising children and maintaining a busy career, now finds herself with more free time. Her children are grown, and her career has slowed down. This shift can sometimes feel unsettling, as it's easy to question one's purpose when these roles change. But Maria has found new meaning by volunteering, mentoring younger people, and pursuing hobbies she's always wanted to try. This period of change has allowed her to rediscover a sense of purpose in new ways. Whether it's giving back to her community or learning something new, Maria has embraced the transition in social roles as an opportunity for growth. The takeaway here? The changes in our social roles as we age offer a chance to redefine our purpose. Embrace new opportunities, and you'll find a meaningful way to contribute to the world around you. Number 17, fear of falling. As we age, there's often an underlying fear of falling. Maria is no exception. She's more cautious now when navigating her home or walking outside, always mindful of tripping hazards. But rather than letting fear hold her back, Maria has made her home safer by removing obstacles, using non-slip shoes, and incorporating balance exercises into her daily routine. By staying active and taking preventative steps, Maria has reduced her risk of falling and feels more confident in her ability to stay mobile. The takeaway? The fear of falling is a common concern, but with simple adjustments like balance exercises and a safe environment, we can minimize the risk and maintain our independence. Number 18. Financial planning for retirement. Financial concerns are a big part of aging. As Maria nears retirement, she's thought a lot about how to manage her finances. Gone are the days of a steady paycheck. Now it's about making her savings last. Maria has taken a proactive approach by creating a budget, seeking financial advice, and taking advantage of senior discounts and benefits. By staying informed and planning ahead, Maria has ensured that her finances remain stable. The takeaway? Thoughtful financial planning is essential for a comfortable retirement. Being proactive can ease worries about money and allow you to enjoy your later years without unnecessary stress. Number 19. Changes in family dynamics. As Maria has gotten older, she's noticed shifts in family dynamics that have left her feeling a bit out of place. Her children have grown up, moved away, and started their own families, and the once bustling household is now quieter than ever. The relationship she once had with her spouse has also evolved over the years, and sometimes she feels like they're not as close as they once were. It's easy to feel disconnected as the roles we've played in our families shift and change. But instead of focusing on what's been lost, Maria has chosen to focus on what she can create now. She's made an effort to nurture her relationships with her adult children, seeking new ways to stay connected, like regular video calls or weekend visits. She's also taken more time to reflect on her relationship with her partner, engaging in deeper conversations and spending quality time together. This shift in family dynamics has allowed Maria to redefine her role and continue to grow meaningful connections with her loved ones. The takeaway: as family roles change with age, it's an opportunity to redefine relationships and find new ways to foster deeper connections. Embrace the changes, and you'll find that the bonds can be even more meaningful than before. Number 20. Declining strength and flexibility. As Maria has aged, she's noticed that her body doesn't quite move like it used to. Simple activities, like bending down to tie her shoes or lifting heavy objects, require more effort and sometimes leave her feeling sore. Declining strength and flexibility are common challenges for many older adults, but Maria has taken these changes in stride. Instead of letting her body's limitations hold her back, she's embraced the importance of regular exercise to maintain her strength and flexibility. Maria now incorporates stretching and yoga into her daily routine, helping her maintain her flexibility and ease muscle tension. She also does strength training exercises to preserve her muscle mass and improve balance, which are key to preventing falls. By staying consistent with her exercise routine, Maria has been able to keep her body strong and active, allowing her to maintain her independence and do the things she loves. The takeaway? Aging doesn't mean you have to stop moving. Consistent exercise can help preserve strength, flexibility, and overall health. By staying active, you can keep your body feeling its best